This is my rendition of a Peterbilt truck.
Alan Johnson knows all about trucks, cars, tractors, and wagons. Really, just ask him.
Wells Fargo, the Butterfield, and the Cumberland stage lines all use the same coach.
He has studied them so closely so he can replicate them with wood.
And I've done my best to be as accurate as I can.
He's 75, been woodworking more than 25 years, and it's gotten him national attention. This piece is called the Traveling Church Wagon. Billy and Franklin Graham each have one in their homes.
Absolutely.
Tens of thousands of people have come to Alan's house to see his work, but Alan himself has never seen any of it.
Everything I make is from memory or touch.
He's been blind for 40 years. An eye condition he's had since childhood eventually took his sight for good in 1977. He says after years of feeling sorry for himself, he got to work in the early 90s using his remaining senses.
Cedar has an acrid taste and smell. Redwood is sweet. White pine is one smell, yellow pine is another.
But Alan is reluctant to call himself an artist or even take too much credit at all because he does get a lot of help.
Jesus Christ helped me do it.
His faith guides his hands, working with some dangerous tools like power saws.
I've got all my fingers. Jesus Christ takes care of me.
That also takes a leap of faith for Lee, his wife of 55 years.
He's lost his eyesight, and God has replaced it with this talent. So who am I to tell him, I don't want you to do it, it makes me nervous. I can't do it. If it makes him happy, then I'm happy.
So she says a little prayer every time she walks him out back to the shop.
When I walk out of that shop, I say, he's in your hands.
Alan makes sure of that every day, talking to who he sees as the original artist.
Every morning, normally about anywhere from 3 to 5 o'clock, I'll get on the front porch. And we talk about the masterpiece he's going to create today.
Alan has created some personal masterpieces through his memories, but it's not just images of wagons and farm equipment that he's held on to all these years.
I have a memory of her in a red sundress, looking back over her shoulder with beautiful dark brown hair. Lee will always be young in my sight.
The door to Alan's shop has been closed more than a year. That's when his doctor diagnosed Alan with colon cancer in his cecum.
I said, if it's in my cecum, is there a findum?
He can joke about it because Alan believes whatever happens next isn't in his hands. But his hope, his joy, those are things he can actually hold on to. And so can others.
It's so much easier to tell people about Jesus when they hold something they know that he had to have a part in, because a blind man just doesn't do these things.